What if I told you that one of the most talked about motorcycles in America right now costs less than your iPhone and your laptop combined, and it might just be the most fun you've ever had on two wheels? Yeah, we're going there today. Welcome back to Motometrics, the channel where we break down bikes so you don't have to. Today, we're putting the 2025 Honda Grom under the microscope. And before you say anything, yes, it's small, yes, people will laugh at you at red lights, but stick around, because by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly why this little machine has one of the most loyal, obsessive fan bases in the entire motorcycle world. And there's one thing about this bike we're saving for the end that might completely change how you look at it. Don't skip ahead. Let's get into it. First things first, what exactly is the 2025 Honda Grom? Honda calls it a mini moto, and that's actually a perfect description. It's a compact, street-legal motorcycle built for real-world riding. Not a toy, not a scooter, a legit motorcycle with a clutch, gears, disc brakes, and a Honda engine. The kind of thing that looks small in a parking lot, but feels absolutely electric the moment you twist that throttle. Now, here's where things get interesting. The 2025 model is actually the fourth generation Grom, which is wild considering it only debuted back in 2014. Honda doesn't redesign bikes this frequently unless something is working, and for 2025, they went in with a full bodywork makeover. Sharper edges, angular lines, a more aggressive, modern look compared to the softer, rounder vibe of the previous gen. All four body panels are still easily removable with a plug-and-play mounting system, which means customization is baked right into the DNA of this bike from day one. It comes in three trims: the standard Grom in candy blue, pearl white, or cherry red, the Grom SP in matte black metallic with some seriously sharp graphics, and the Grom ABS in pearl white for riders who want that extra layer of safety. We'll talk about pricing in a bit, and trust me, that number is going to raise some eyebrows. Okay, let's talk engine, because I know what you're thinking. It's a 125cc, how exciting can it possibly be? Stop. Just stop right there. The heart of the Grom is a 123.9cc air-cooled single-cylinder four-stroke engine with Honda's PGM FI fuel injection pushing fuel through a 24mm throttle body. It puts out 9.7 horsepower at 7,250 RPM and 7.7 pound-feet of torque at 5,500 RPM. Paired with a slick 5-speed manual transmission and that satisfying short-throw shifting action, this engine is tuned specifically for city riding. It's not about top-end surge, it's about usable, instant torque right where you need it. Pulling away from lights, threading through traffic, hitting back roads at 10/10 without touching 60 miles per hour. This engine is built for grins, not speed traps. Top speed? You're looking at 55 to 60 miles per hour on a stock Grom, with some riders pushing 65 plus with a tuck and some wind help. Is it highway material? Absolutely not. But is it the perfect weapon for everything else? We're getting there. And fuel economy? Brace yourself. We're talking north of 160 miles per gallon. 160! Go ahead and reread that. While people are dropping $100 at the pump every week, Grom riders are basically commuting on fumes. Financially speaking, this bike is basically highway robbery in the best way possible. Now let's talk about how this thing actually feels to ride, because specs on a screen only tell half the story. The Grom sits at a 30-inch seat height, which means even shorter riders can get both feet flat on the ground without any drama. Curb weight is just 224 pounds, or 227 with the ABS model. To put that in perspective, that's lighter than most full-size motorcycles by a country mile. The result is a bike that feels almost telepathic in city traffic. You think about a gap, and the Grom is already through it. Up front, Honda gave this little beast an inverted hydraulic fork, the same style you'd find on proper sport bikes costing 3 times as much. That's not a gimmick, that's Honda building something with actual quality. The rear gets a single hydraulic shock for a surprisingly plush ride over choppy city pavement. And stopping power? Disc brakes, front and rear, with ABS available on the top trim. For a bike in this price range, that's a seriously impressive spec sheet. The instrument cluster is also way more loaded than you'd expect. Speedometer, odometer, tachometer, gear position indicator, dual trip meters, fuel gauge, clock, and both high and low beam indicators. It's clean, it's readable, and it tells you everything you need to know at a glance. LED projector headlight up front, LED tail lamp out back. This is not a bare-bones commuter. Honda put real thought into this thing. Alright, let's talk money, and this is where things get really interesting. The 2025 Honda Grom starts at $3,599 MSRP for the base model, plus a $300 destination charge. The SP trim bumps up to $3,699, and the ABS tops out at $3,799. In a world where a decent used car costs $15,000 and a full-size motorcycle can run you $10,000 to $20,000, the Grom walks in at under $4,000. Brand new, Honda reliability, full warranty, and dares you to find a better deal. Here's the wild part. Who actually buys this bike? You'd be shocked. Yes, it's perfect for beginners. The forgiving clutch, the low seat, the lightweight chassis, it's genuinely one of the best learning platforms money can buy. But here's the thing nobody tells you. Experienced riders love this bike just as much because riding a slow bike fast is one of the most pure, unfiltered motorcycle experiences you can have. You're not white-knuckling it at triple-digit speeds. You're fully committed, fully in control, and having the time of your life on a back road that would bore you senseless on a bigger machine. Urban commuters, campus riders, weekend canyon explorers, and collectors looking for a second or third garage piece, the Grom fits every single one of those riders perfectly. Now here's the part I promised you at the start, the thing that makes the Grom genuinely unique in the market right now: customization. And not in the vague, there are some accessories kind of way. The Grom has one of the most active, passionate aftermarket communities in motorcycling, period. We're talking bolt-on exhaust systems, full body kit swaps, engine upgrades, lighting overhauls, seat modifications, graphics kits, luggage setups, handguards, undercowls, the list goes on and on. Honda even added new soft luggage options as official accessories for 2025. And because those 4 body panels pop off and back on with a plug-and-play mounting system, customization takes minutes, not hours. What that means is the Grom you buy at $3,599 doesn't have to stay a $3,599 bike. Riders have turned stock Groms into jaw-dropping machines that look nothing like what rolled off the showroom floor. That level of freedom is rare. That level of community support is even rarer. This isn't just a motorcycle, it's a platform. And the people who get that are the ones you see absolutely addicted to it years after they first rode one. So is the 2025 Honda Grom worth it? If you ride in the city, want something to learn on, need something financially smart daily commuter, or just want to remember what it feels like to have fun on a bike without overthinking every single thing? Yes, 1,000 times yes. Starting at $3,599, it is one of the easiest recommendations we've ever made on this channel. And if you're sitting there right now thinking about what bike to pair the Grom with, or what to ride once you've outgrown it, we've got you covered. Hit that end screen right now because the next video is going to walk you through exactly that. You're going to want to see it. See you there.